What's up everyone, I'm Dave. Welcome to my second YouTube video. Today, I'm doing something I've wanted to do for a long time. My top 10 anime of all time. Now look, this isn't a list based on critics or what's trending on MAL. This is my list. These are the shows that actually hooked me, changed my perspective, and in one case, literally helped me pass my exams. We're going from 10 down to my absolute number 1. Let's get into it. Starting us off at number 10 is Black Clover. I know what some of you are thinking. Isn't that just another version of Naruto? Honestly, yeah, it kind of is, but in the best way possible. Asta is that loud, magicless kid who refuses to quit. Seeing him compete with Yuno and climb the ranks of the Magic Knights gave me that classic shonen hype every single episode. It's pure inspiration and earned its spot on this list easily. At number 9, we have My Hero Academia. I feel like this show doesn't get the praise it deserves lately. The journey of Deku, going from having absolutely no powers to inheriting one for all, is peak storytelling. It's about more than just fighting, it's about what it actually means to be a hero. Watching him become the strongest superhero is a journey I'll never get tired of. Number 8, Attack on Titan. Now, let's be real. I think this show is a bit overrated. It didn't move me as much as it moved the rest of the internet, and full disclosure, I didn't even finish the final Y. But I can't deny quality when I see it. The stakes, the mystery of the walls, and the sheer scale of the world make it a must-watch, even if it's Nuot, my personal number 1.
Come on! You're heading right for us!
Coming in at 7 is Overlord. This is one of those shows where you plan to watch one episode at noon, and suddenly you realize it's 8 p.m. and you've finished a whole season. Ainz Uelgaun is such a legendary MC because he isn't your typical good guy. He's a genius-level powerhouse who is basically playing a high-stakes game of chess with the entire world. He's ruthless, but he does it to protect the NPCs who are the only family he has left. Watching him navigate the politics of this new world while being absolutely terrifyingly strong is so satisfying. It's the ultimate power fantasy, but with actual brains behind it. If you like seeing a protagonist stay 3 steps ahead of everyone else, you need to watch this. Number 6 is the show that actually ruined other anime for me for a while. Solo Leveling. Let's talk about Sung Jinwoo. Seeing him go from the world's weakest hunter, a guy who was literally getting hospitalized by E-rank dungeons, to an absolute god, that is the most satisfying character growth I've ever seen. The system mechanic makes the progression feel so earned. You see every stat point, every level up, and every drop of sweat. When he finally gets that shadow extraction power and says, "Arise," for the first time, chills. Literal chills. The animation by A1 Pictures is so crisp that everything else I watched afterward felt slow and boring. It's a fact, Solo Leveling just hits different. It's the definition of started from the bottom, now we're here. Breaking into the top 5 is the Apothecary Diaries. This one might surprise some of you, because it's not a battle shonen, but the story is absolute peak. It is, hands down, the best mystery-guessing anime I've ever seen. Mao Mao is such a refreshing protagonist. She's not trying to save the world. She's just smart, cynical, and obsessed with poisons. The way she uses her knowledge of chemistry and medicine to solve palace intrigues and assassination attempts is brilliant. It's like Sherlock Holmes, but in ancient China, with higher stakes. The art style is gorgeous, and the chemistry between Mao Mao and Jinshi is top tier. It deserves to be this high because it's just masterfully written and kept me guessing from the very first minute. At number 4, we have Demon Slayer. Look, we can talk about the simple plot all day, but the execution is on another level. I'm usually strictly an English dub watcher. I like to focus on the art, but the Infinity Castle hype and the Swordsmith Village arc were so intense that I couldn't wait. I switched to the Japanese sub just to see what happened next immediately. Ufotable is doing things with animation that shouldn't even be possible. The fights aren't just combat, they're visual masterpieces. But beyond the flashy lights, Tanjiro is a great MC because his power comes from his kindness and his refusal to let his family down. The emotion, the music, and the don't blink energy of the battles make this a top-tier experience every single time. Taking the bronze medal is Mushoku Tensei. I honestly think this show is underrated in the mainstream because people get hung up on the MC's flaws early on. But that's the whole point. The storytelling is incredible because it asks a real, raw question. If you were a total failure in your first life, and you were given a second chance, would you actually be able to change? It doesn't give him a free pass. He has to work for his magic, learn languages, and deal with the trauma of his past. The world building is the gold standard for fantasy. It feels like a living, breathing place. It's beautiful, it's adult, and it's easily one of the best isekais ever made. It's about the long, hard road to redemption. My number 2 is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Bro, the character building and the wisdom in this show are the best I have ever seen in the entire genre. Rimuru isn't just a powerful slime who can eat anything. He's a leader. This show isn't just about winning fights. It's about nation building, diplomacy, and creating a place where everyone can live in peace. But when it is time to fight, Rimuru becomes absolutely terrifying. The balance between the insane action and the actual strategy of building the Jura Tempest Federation is perfect. I love the side characters, Benimaru, Shion, Gobta. They all feel like real people. I love this show more than I can put into words. It's wholesome, it's hype, and it's brilliant. Finally, my number 1, the GOAT. Naruto. This isn't just an anime, it's the reason I'm successful today. To keep it real, I hadn't passed a single exam since I started high school. I was stuck. But Naruto's Nindo, his way of never giving up even when the whole village hated him, changed my entire mindset. I stopped making excuses and started treating my studies like a training arc. Because of this show, I didn't just pass, I pulled a B+ in math and ranked 3rd in my entire class. Whether it's the tragedy of Itachi or Naruto sitting alone on that swing, this story hits your soul. It taught me that talent doesn't matter if you have guts. It's not just a show, it's the ultimate teacher.
His skills are too advanced. He's too powerful. There's no way to defeat him.
I'm not giving up. I still got this.
That's all for today. Am I tripping on AOT? Or is solo leveling just on another level? Drop your top 3 below and let's argue about it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.